Hey guys, today I'm gonna have my June favorites for you. It should be a pretty quick video, let's hope, because I don't actually have that much stuff that I want to talk to you about. This month I've been filming a lot. Like, if I haven't been filming, I haven't been wearing makeup. Like, I literally went like a week and a half of this month without wearing makeup probably in total. So like, definitely not too many color cosmetics to talk about. I'm just gonna tell you about, and because I did different looks, it's different products I used. Most of what I will mention is more like the basics, like stuff maybe you don't see, like the face makeup. Speaking of, if you want to see a foundation routine, do let me know, because I would be willing to do that for you. I don't do them very often, but if you want to see it, I definitely can. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to start with like skincare and stuff, the less exciting, and then move to the more exciting stuff, in my opinion. So, I just finished up the shampoo. Like, you can see it's gone. Like, literally, I don't think there's a drop left. I squeezed the last of it out today. I use it like pretty much every other wash, depending how often I'm washing my hair. It's the Frieda Sheer Blonde Color Renewed Tone Correcting Shampoo. I love this because it kind of extends the time between your dye jobs. I haven't dyed my hair since April, so it's been a while, and I have some roots, but my natural color is not too much darker than this. So the roots aren't what usually bothers me, it's the brassiness, and this just keeps that down. And because my natural tone of hair is, as you can tell from my eyebrows, I think a little cooler, so if it gets brassy, that's when the roots get really bad. So this is a lifesaver. I love it, and I'm going to go get myself some more, I think tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a hair care and skincare haul, so that will be something different. Okay, and then some other hair stuff. Two other things. Actually, I'll start with the one other thing I use in the shower, which is a shave gel that I'm obsessed with. It's the Nivea Touch of Cashmere. It's actually not a shave gel, it's a cream oil body wash. I just use body washes as shave gel because it works. And this one is delicious. It's cashmere proteins, which is like soothing and softening and moisturizing and stuff. And then the orchid blossom scent is divine, and I love the smell of this. I feel so relaxed using it just because it smells amazing. I find it makes my shaving quicker, because I used to find shaving took too long, and this actually for some reason feels like it's quicker. And if I forget to put on lotion afterwards, my legs are moisturized and like smooth. So this is awesome. I highly recommend it. You get this huge bottle for not too much. I don't remember the exact price, but I love all Nivea stuff for moisturizing, and this is no exception. It's great. Now my last two like hair care things are styling products that I've been using most days, because I haven't, like today I curled my hair, which I love doing. Like when I do that, I love the look of my hair, but I don't curl it every day. Most days I do absolutely nothing. But I have been really loving the look of my Frieda Frizzy's Curl Reviver. It's in a tube like this. You squeeze out the mousse and then bend upside down and scrunch your hair. And I find it gives me a lot of volume, which I naturally do not have any volume, and also gives me a nice texture. I like it actually on camera better than in person, so a lot of times when I filmed videos this month, I've just done that, and I like the look of it. The last thing I have to show you is a hairspray, and I actually just use this like on my wet hair before it dries to kind of keep the frizz down, and it keeps it kind of silky smooth. And when I curl it, I like to use it as well. This is the Aussie Sidney Smooth 12-hour anti-humidity hairspray, and I don't know exactly how it does on the claims, but I do find it keeps my hair smooth even in the ridiculous East Coast humidity. Last thing's a lotion. This is Olay's Fresh Effects Long Live Moisture Satin Finish Lotion. It's great satin finish, so it gives you a moisture, but it dries really quick. I mean, you can literally put this on right before your foundation, and there won't be any residue. And then it also like, and it's not super greasy looking. It will give you just the moisture without the dewiness in the summer, which is kind of nice. Alright, and that is all for that kind of stuff. Now I'm going to move on to some skincare. Face products. I don't usually wear foundation. Actually, I don't at all unless I'm filming, like today. But even when I film, I've been using lighter products just because my skin's pretty good in the summer. I don't get a lot of blemishes. My blemishes come from dryness, actually, so I don't have that problem. So I just been wanting something really light. My go-to has been the Revlon Photoready BB Cream. Mine's actually in light, so it's a little light, but it's not super high coverage, so it doesn't matter too much. I love the feeling of this. I love how easy it is to apply. It has nice SPF, and it looks really good on the skin. Just smooths it out a little bit. I really like that. And then for a slightly bit more coverage, I've been loving the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment Makeup, which you can just roll this on with this. So both of these products are 0 brushes required, which is awesome. And this one is in the shade Nude. It's in the shade Nude. So it's pretty good match for me right now, and I love to just buff that all over my skin for a nice coverage. And if I do need a foundation brush, like if I'm using a different foundation, because my big favorite has been using up old products. I've been trying to use up all my old foundations and powders, and if I'm using one that needs a brush, I've been loving the e.l.f. powder brush, actually. I don't like this for powder, it's too dense. So this month I thought, hey, let's try it with foundation, and it buffs it on. It's pretty big, so it buffs it on really quick, really easy, and it takes no time, which I love in the summer, especially. Oh, I'm talking so fast. But anyway, 2 powders I've been using just to try to get rid of them. My personal favorite, which I do actually quite like, is the Nearly Naked, and you go through this really fast, I find, so that's the big downside, but I've been loving this. It's in fair, but it's pretty dark actually for fair, and I just buff that all over with my Real Techniques Multitask brush. I've been loving this for powder. I find it does a great job getting it on there without applying too much. And then recently I've been really loving the Stila Illuminating Powder Foundation, because like I said, I haven't been wearing foundation, so this is nice just to pop on instead of foundation, or you can put it over a foundation. It's not super heavy. And for the powder, what I like to do is press it into the skin. As I mentioned, if you want to see any kind of foundation routine, please do let me know. Last thing for like coverage wise is I have pulled back out my erase paste in medium. I can only really use this in the summer. It doesn't work on me in the winter, so I'm trying to use it up. It's a little thick, but it does give you nice coverage, especially if you're not wearing any foundation, which I often don't. And so yeah, that's been great for coverage. Now I'm actually going to go, and I'll be back in just a second to do the rest. But if there's an awkward transition, that's why. Okay, I am back. Hope you didn't miss me in that like second. Also, hopefully I'm still the same like frame, so it doesn't like throw things off. But anyway, we just did the face stuff, so I will move into like cheeks and that kind of thing. First I'll start with contouring. I've been really into I've been trying to work out my contour because I always felt like it didn't look right, and I think I found a style of contouring that actually looks right on my face and actually does something. I use 2 eye products to do my contour, which probably is not necessarily like recommended, but I find it's easier to find cooler tone browns in eye stuff than cheek stuff, so especially cheaper stuff. So actually I've been using for a cream contour. I'm sure this is not recommended. It's an eye product. It's the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Toughest Taupe. It's like a grayish color. It's a little purpley, which is probably not great, but I find it appears more gray, and I just rub that in with my finger, really buff it out, and then that's before my powder, so the powder also helps to buff it out. And then for a powder one, I've been loving Buck, which I actually have in my crease today as well, but I like to buff that out with this little brush. I don't know where you can get this, but it's just a tiny little brush, and I like to circular motion buff it out, and then take along my temples and all that. So just if you want to, that would be included in my foundation video if you want to see that. But yeah, that is all for that. And now I have 2 cheek products that I've been loving, both warmer toned because it's summer. The first one is probably my most used. It's e.l.f. Tickled Pink. It's a matte peachy pink. I use this in so many videos this month that I filmed just because it goes with everything. It's great for celebrity looks because I feel like it matches a lot of their looks, and I just love the way it looks on the cheeks. For a bolder cheek, I've been loving my Maybelline blush in Coral Burst. I think this was in my last favorite video I filmed too. You have to be careful with this one, but if you apply it right, it looks so beautiful, and I just love it. So that's all for face, cheeks, that kind of thing. Now we'll move on to eyes. I will quickly mention the new Tude palette. I'm not going to talk too much about it because you know I've been loving this because I have so many videos up, and I've been using it for the series as well as for other videos. And I did finish filming this series this month, so you will be seeing the rest of those at the beginning of July, and I just love it. So enough said, I've talked that to death. Now the rest of my stuff is drugstore, so that's fun. My favorite base has been the Rimmel Scandaleyes in Bad Girl Bronze. It's great. I've used it in several tutorials as well. I think most of those you will be seeing towards the beginning of this month too, and I just love it. It's a warm toned bronze with a shimmer, and it really brings out my eye color well, so I love that. And I also can use it as an eyeliner. Covergirl Quad in Goldmine. Just this color is the only one I want to mention. It's a really beautiful warm tone brown. I have a look combining this and that Rimmel pencil coming up very soon, so you'll be seeing that, but I really love it. that one color is worth the palette alone, I think, because it's pretty cheap, and I just love that color so much. I think it's really unique. Now, last two things are eyeliners. First one's my favorite one for waterline. If I do waterline eyeliner, is the Covergirl Liquiline Blast in Silver Spark. I just think it's a great alternative to a black liner. It's softer, it's pretty, it's got a slightly purple tone to it, which is really beautiful. Love that. And then another alternative black, my favorite liquid liner this month has been Earthen Rock Brown. I'm wearing the black version of the Lineur Intense by L'Oreal today, but this has been my favorite. Last eye product to talk about is a mascara. I finished up my full definition, and it's got kind of gross because it's really old, and I also used it enough that I think I used most of it up. So I picked up another Voluminous mascara. They didn't have a waterproof full definition, so I got the waterproof Voluminous Carbon Black, and I'm wearing that today on my top. I love this, actually. I find it very similar to a full definition, a little darker, a little harder to get off, but if you need a waterproof mascara, I think this is great. I far prefer this to the regular Carbon Black. I think that one is way too clumpy. This one's a little drier. I like it a lot more, so that's great. I don't have too many lip products, just 3, because I haven't actually been wearing lip products too much. The one I'm wearing today I did not bring over. It's Wild Watermelon Lip Butter. That's a favorite too. I just didn't bring it for some reason. But my favorite formula of lip products is definitely these jumbo sticks. I have a whole cup of them here. All these ones are great, but the one that I really wanted to mention, oh, it just dropped on my lip gloss, is Revlon's Charmed. It's a nudie peach. It goes with everything. I just really love that for this time of year. It's beautiful. And then for a pink option, I've been loving the Revlon Lip Butter in Sweet Tart. It's just a really pretty color. It's very similar in formula to the Wild Watermelon one, just a pink take on it. And it's a warm pink, so it's really nice for this time of year as well. And then I love my Maybelline Color Sensational Glosses. I picked up Gleaming Grenadine this month, and I'm obsessed. It's a beautiful red. I don't really like it on its own, but like if I was to put it over like this, you'll see. It just adds a really nice amount of gloss, and the color is pretty. It's not quite pigment enough to where I would want to wear it without anything under it, but with anything, it goes really beautifully over different lipsticks, and I love it to make it a little more red. And that is all for my makeup beauty type favorites. Oh, wait. One more. I'm so scatterbrained today. I apologize, as always, though. This is my Milani Brow Fix. I'm using it today. I kind of wanted to save my Maybelline one because I don't want to have to repurchase that often, and this is just, it's a little easier and a little more long-lasting, I think, for summer. This is just the Brow Fix in Light, and I usually use the Brow 1 color, but I've been using the Brow 2 to create a little more definition, and I really like it. And I actually really love the highlight as well. I just use my finger to pop that on every day, and I love this little kit. It's great, and it'll be great when I'm traveling later in the summer. It's just a really nice kit. So that is my whole beauty favorites. I have a few random picks. For music, I have 2 artists I've been obsessing over. First one's Casey Musgraves. I haven't gotten her album yet. I'm kind of on a no spending type thing, but as soon as I have money to spend, I'm going to get her album because it's amazing. I do have Merry Go Round, but I love the whole album. It's great. She's like a country artist, not like she is. She's very real, and her lyrics are amazing, and I love them. And then a far different artist is Justin Timberlake. I heard Mirrors and became obsessed and bought some of his older music. I had never listened to Justin Timberlake before, but Mirrors converted me, and now I love him. I've been really jamming to him a lot because I made little CDs of some of my favorite summer tunes for this summer, and there's quite a few of his on there, and I just love it. So that's music picks. One show pick, I haven't been watching too much TV, but I've been loving Parenthood. I watched that back in its first season, and then I found it on Netflix and decided to pick up on the second season, and it's so good. I'm speeding through it because their characters are very, you get to know them, and I love all of them pretty much, and I just have been really enjoying that recently, and I'm going to continue to enjoy it because I'm only on season 2. And then anything else? I think that's about does it. So that is my June favorites. Hope you guys have been enjoying my videos every other day in June. That will continue in July, as I said, and yeah, that's about all I have to say. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like if you liked it, subscribe to see more, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!